have some spelling rules. So let's take a look at how we put together these parts, including that combining vowel. There are some very important spelling rules we need to learn about so that we can put together the word parts properly. So let's take a look at what some of those entail. If you are combining a prefix to a root, you almost always just put them together the way that you see them. So you directly combine the prefix to the root and keep all of the vowels in between. If you are going to have two root terms in any given word, again, we tend to keep the extra combining vowel, even if there's an extra vowel in the next root term. However, there is a very particular rule when it comes to combining a root term and a suffix. And so we're going to take a look at that root term with the combining vowel, and remember again that that was called the combining form, and how we attach those to a suffix. Here's a word that we have seen before. So we have seen the root term cardio, and I have split it into two pieces here. The first part, the C-A-R-D-I, is on the blue puzzle piece, and that is the root term. I have taken the combining vowel of the backslash and the O and put it in the middle here on the green puzzle piece. And we want to combine it with the suffix AC. And you can see in the bottom right-hand side, you've got one root term, you've got one suffix. The rule for when combining a root term to a suffix has to do with how the suffix begins. If the suffix begins with a vowel, an A, E, I, O, or U, we are going to get rid of the combining vowel as we combine together those word parts. See that we have combined together those two parts, and the proper spelling of this word is C-A-R-D-I-A-C. And so we have dropped that combining vowel of the O as we combined the root term and the suffix. And so just making sure that you pay attention, right, to what that combining vowel and that suffix starts with is really important when it comes to proper spelling and pronunciation of medical terms. Let's take a look at one more example when it comes to spelling. So again, I'm going to use the root term cardio. So C-A-R-D-I is the root. The backslash and the O is the combining vowel. And in this case, I'm going to choose a different suffix. I want to combine this with the suffix pathy, P-A-T-H-Y. And in the last example, we had a suffix that started with a vowel. In this case, the letter starts with a consonant in that suffix. So if the root term with the backslash and the O as the combining form is combining with a suffix that starts with a consonant, we are going to keep the combining vowel. So I've got a proper spelling, and we are going to spell this term cardiopathy. So C-A-R-D-I, we are going to keep our combining vowel of the O and then simply combine it with our suffix to make the term cardiopathy. Let's take a look at one more example. So here I have the two root terms that we looked at, hydro, H-Y-D-R, which is the root portion with its combining vowel of an O. And we have encephalo, E-N-C-E-P-H-A-L, which is the root portion with its combining vowel of the O. We want to combine this properly with the suffix US. Okay, and our suffix here starts with a vowel, so we have to remember our vowel rules that we just learned. However, in this case, proper spelling. Remember back to our very first slide that between two root terms, if there is a combining vowel, we keep the combining vowel. So between H-Y-D-R, which is the root term, and its combining vowel of the O, it is attaching to a second root, encephalo. Now encephalo does start with a vowel, but when you attach two roots, we keep the extra O. So the proper spelling between two roots would be the HYDROENCEPHAL. Now our suffix to our root, as we're going to tack it on the end, does apply to that spelling rule that we just learned. So our suffix here starts with the letter U, which is a vowel. And remember that when adding a root term to a suffix, if the suffix starts with a vowel, we need to drop the O. So to end the term, we dropped that second combining vowel after ENCEPHAL. We would just move on to the US to make the word hydroencephalus.